what about Indian students? I believe we are the largest cohort of international students in Canada. They would have anxious parents. They would be worried about visas in the future. I was a student in Canadian universities. Both my degrees are from there. What would your message be to all of those very concerned people back home? Their kids are over there.
What I would say is that their kids should be aware of the surroundings in which they are. They should not be influenced by the outreach from these Khalistani terrorists and extremists, and they should look after themselves well. In Canada at the moment, from these Khalistanis, I think there is a perceived threat to the larger Indian community, including the students' community. And therefore, if they see anything suspicious or they are reached out by someone whom they feel is suspicious, they should immediately report to the law and order authority of their region.
That's an important statement, sir. There is an outreach effort by Khalistani sympathizers in Canada towards Indian students.
Yes.
How does that happen?
So basically, how it works is that with the status of the Canadian economy at the moment, the jobs are not being created, and many students would go for jobs which are much below what they should be doing. They are unable to meet their ends, and some of these Canada-based and Canadian Khalistani extremists and terrorists will try to allure them by giving them money, by giving them food, and therefore trying to influence them with the kind of nefarious businesses that they are doing. Some of the students get attracted towards that. Then there is another thing which is happening. Some of the students would be asked to get photographed in front of the Indian High Commission in Ottawa or the two consulates, shouting anti-India slogans, desecrating our flag, or doing something which is disrespectful of India, and then they will go and seek asylum, because their version will be that if I go back to India now, I'll be punished.
So one way of people seeking asylum would be under the influence of Khalistani extremists. Students would come in front of the High Commission or one of our consulates, do something which insults our flag, our embassy, our High Commission, etc., and then seek asylum, right?
Absolutely.
And there have been cases of students like that being granted asylum.
Many such cases. And recently we have also come across some of the cases where Indian nationals would land at the airport. With the visa, Canadian visa, they will not be allowed in. And in a few cases, very few cases, the Canadian authority there will ask them, look, if you file an asylum request, you'll be allowed in. What is this? So there are various kinds of influences which are pushing these students in the wrong direction. So parents, please talk to your children very regularly. Try to understand their welfare. Give them sane advice so that they don't fall on the wrong side of the society.